Making sure that we have licensed educators in our special education classes is our first barrier to making sure that the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act is basically fully fulfilled for those children.
Clark County School District kicked off the school year with the lowest number of teacher vacancies it's seen in years, around 300 openings. The district saying this is great news for students and staff. However, they're still looking for teachers in hard to find areas like special ed.
Yeah, Crisis in the Classroom investigative reporter Tiffany Lane sharing the importance of these roles and what's being done to try to fill them.
Latoya and Dana, while the district started with about 320 openings this year, fewer than we've seen in a long time, as you mentioned, special education vacancies still make up half of those vacancies. I spoke with a parent about the significance of these educators and the impact they have on children in the classroom. Anna Marie Binder is a very active CCSD parent who makes sure her kids are getting the best education they possibly can.
I'm a mom to 3 Clark County School District children.
2 of them receive special education or sped services, a junior at Foothill High School and a 4th grader at Faye Galloway Elementary. Do they have licensed professionals for their sped classes?
To the best of my knowledge, the high schooler does. Unfortunately, my elementary school teacher has had a long-term sub for about the last 4 school years.
According to the Nevada report card, about 14% of CCSD students have an individual education program or IEP. Now, these students receive additional resources. Binder giving some examples of her child's former class.
The students within that class had a myriad of diagnoses. So we had one cerebral palsy, we had one who was deaf or hard of hearing, we had one who was visually impaired.
She says in cases where children have long-term substitutes, there are more challenges in how they are able to handle certain situations, especially when it comes to behaviors.
When it comes to redirection or calming techniques and getting kids back on track and keeping them within either their classroom or the general education setting.
Overall, we're seeing an improvement in the district of licensed professional staffing, including when it comes to special education. For example, CCSD went from having 247 special education teacher assistant vacancies in the 2022-2023 school year to 124 2 years later. Superintendent Joan Ebert says her team will continue filling the gaps.
What is being done to fill those positions specifically, and say, because that is a very specific niche that you have to have specific requirements for those students.
The legislature was wonderful in the fact that they are providing $45 million each year over the next 2 years to help compensate for those hard to fill positions, special education, mathematics, science.
Ebert says the district is also working with UNLV to get more licensed professionals in the classroom.
Overall, I think the cultural change in leadership that we've had, not just with our Board of Trustees, but our new superintendent and her cabinet, is going to take us a long way from where we started and hopefully get us even closer to where we want to be.
Now, Assembly Bill 398 passed in June. It gives special education teachers an additional $5,000 on their base pay. The hope is to keep these teachers as well as hiring new ones. So, of course, this is an ongoing mission, as you heard, even from the superintendent there. But we'll see where we're at in just a few weeks, maybe in a few months. Back to you.
All right, they're dedicated to making progress, so hopefully they will. Thank you so much. Well, the Clark County Education Association says additional pay for hard-to-fill positions like special education has proven to work. We're told the 2023-2024 school year started with more than 300 special education vacancies. Last school year, that number was reduced by 84%. Let's take a look at classroom vacancies as a whole, though. There are currently 320 of them the district is recruiting for right now, and that number is down from more than 1,000 the previous school year. Superintendent Joan Ebert has more on that big turnaround.
A huge shout out to our HR team who not only lifted up our people that are here locally, but also nationally, knowing that we are the destination district and that we want you to come work in the Clark County School District. The pay is higher and equitable, more equitable than in some of our school districts.
We will continue to follow the latest on teacher vacancies as the school year rolls on.
So grab your phone right now, scan that QR code on your screen. We want to hear from you. We have a back to class survey right now online. Your responses will be used to hold Clark County School District officials accountable.